You look comfy, Billy.
I am, Grandpa.
You ready for your bedtime story?
Yep.
How about this one?
You read that one before. I want a new story.
Well, I'll get another book.
No, Grandpa. Tell me one of your stories. They're the best.
Ah, so you want me to use my old brain, huh?
Yeah, Grandpa. How old is that old brain?
Well, I was born 76 years ago. How about that?
Wow, that's old. Where were you born?
St. James Hospital. Same as your mom and same as you.
We're all born in the same hospital? I didn't know St. James was that old.
Oh, yeah, it was here much longer than I was. You know, now that's a story I can tell you. What do you think?
Sure.
This story really starts in 1875. That was back when Ulysses S. Grant was president.
Who?
Never mind. Six of the Sisters of St. Francis arrived from Europe, and they took a long train ride from New York.
I heard about them. Mom told me.
On a dreary, cold December night, they came to Lafayette, Indiana. Can you imagine? Probably took them a couple of days. It was cold, not much food, sitting on those wooden seats. Not like today.
Really?
So there they were, all alone in the middle of nowhere. But they weren't afraid, because they were on a mission. They spent their first night at a local police station. The local priest finally came and took them to town, and they went to work. Within 3 weeks, those sisters had changed an old farmhouse into a makeshift hospital and opened their arms to the poor and the sick in the area. That was the beginning of the healing ministry of the Sisters of St. Francis in America.
What do you mean?
I mean, they always found a way to take care of the patients. They'd bundle them up at night and turn off the heat to save money. You'd see the sisters going door to door downtown getting food donated from the grocers, blankets from the department stores, things to repair the hospital at the hardware store. People heard about the sisters' work, and they were invited to towns all across their adopted country. In fact, they built this hospital 100 years ago.
Gee, 100 years. St. James looks so new. I didn't think they were that old.
There have been a lot of new buildings and additions since then. The hospital grew right along with the town. It's been a long and often tough journey over the century. But St. James made it. Good things last.
That's pretty cool.
You're right. It is pretty cool. The Sisters of St. Francis got everything started, and a lot of very generous people helped them keep it going. We're blessed to have a hospital like this. And just like us, hundreds of families have connections with St. James and Sisters of St. Francis that go back generation after generation.
Okay, boys. Bedtime.
It's that time, sport. Hurry, folks. We gotta get our beauty rest.
When are you coming home, Grandpa?
Tomorrow afternoon. My last tester in the morning.
Great. Love you, Grandpa.
Love you, Dad. Good night.
I'm going to put you in my bedtime prayer.
I know you will. Thanks for coming, Billy.
Night, Pops.
Good night.
Dad, Mom, did you know about the Sisters of St. Francis?
Of course we do. The sisters are praying for Grandpa right now.
And the doctors and nurses of St. James are taking great care of him.
I'm going to say a prayer for St. James and the sisters tonight.